Right everyone, and welcome back to Back of the Kop. Today is episode 5, and today I'm joined with Harrison, Jacob and Dan. Harrison's on time today, boys. He's made it. He's on time. But speaking of you, Harrison, our first part's about a very, very, very lovable man. Very, very character. He's a big character, put it that way, and so are you, H. So I'm going to come to you straight away, off the bat. I'm going to come to you first.
I know where he was going with that.
And this man was late quite a few times as well, like yourself, but just the press conferences. So this first part is on Jurgen Klopp, and it's a 10-year anniversary of him joining Liverpool Football Club. Last week we're a bit late because, you know, we were off. So I'll come to you first, H. On my list here, I've got our favourite Jurgen Klopp memories and moments, and I want to come to you first. What is your favourite Jurgen Klopp memory and moment?
Yeah, for me it was Madrid, win the Champions League final. Like, obviously winning the Prem is special, but for me it's always the European Cup. So to be in the ground, and he took us to 3, didn't he? 3 European Cups.
Was that when you used to go, was it?
That's when I used to go, yeah. Yeah, so to get to 3 finals under him was special, but to go and see us with it, with my own eyes, was definitely like my best moment.
On the telly or we there?
Yeah, live in the flesh.
What about you, Dan?
One that stands out for me just for how funny it was when he ran on the pitch and just jumped on Alisson. That was just unbelievable.
That was the derby, wasn't it?
Yeah,
that was when he
scored. And like, I remember Carragher's comments, he was like, look at Jurgen Klopp. He was so good, that.
He's just off his head, isn't he? Like, he's always reminded me, like, when you go to the pub and you see that fella sat in the corner, just like, having the time of his life. I think
that's why you could, like, everyone got behind him so much, though, because he was just mental, and he was just like a Liverpool fan.
He was just nuts, really.
Yeah.
What about you, Jay?
It's touching on that, when he calls himself the noble one, like, around the bend. No, he's brilliant. He embodied what the city is and what we are, didn't he?
Yeah.
He brought us the best memories we could have asked for. I remember when it was kind of not confirmed, but all but, and my dad said, like, bloody hell, son, if he gets this right, he's going to have the best few years of your life following around, and we did in the end of the day. It was unbelievable.
The transition was mad though, like, look at the state of the team you had. Like, Lambert, Fabio Borini and Balotelli up front, and now he's given us the best front three we've ever seen of our lives.
Even in that first season, you had some like, unbelievable games as well. You had the 2 cup final ones, Dortmund, United and the Europa League. There was some boss games even in that first season. When we, as you say, when we still had like a dreadful side. The
best one for me has got to be Norwich, you know, where he breaks his glasses, Lallana scores, like, and he just goes off his tits, doesn't he? He just runs straight on the pitch.
I was thinking there, we've had some proper random signings under him as well. We had some proper weird signings, didn't we?
Who do you reckon is the maddest signing we've had in the club?
Corker.
Was it Corker? Yeah.
Centre back and played 9 games up front, didn't he?
Yeah, Corker was a weird one.
That was a strange one.
He didn't play a game, did he?
Exactly. Came on against Napoli.
He was that centre half from Preston.
Ben
Davies. Yeah, another one. So weird.
Oh yeah, he literally didn't touch the pitch, did he, Ben Davies? He didn't go on at all.
There was Markovic, but he was just shy, weren't he?
Nah, he was before Klopp, weren't he?
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Was he? Yeah, I thought he was a Klopp, wasn't he?
Minamino was a mad one, because we played Salzburg, who had Soboslai, Haaland, and a few others.
Angie Chan as well, weren't he?
Angie Chan, and then we saw Minamino.
We signed the worst one of the lot.
When we done the 2 domestic clubs, he was the top scorer in both.
He was very important.
He impacted it. It's not Ireland Ireland, is it?
Remember the Leicester game when Minamino scored late on for the pens?
Yeah, he scored a great goal.
Who scored that game?
And Jota
scored. Yeah, Jota going for
played
the
Chamberlain, he scored that
game.
game.
He scored
the screen of that game,
That was a mad game,
that was a good game, that wasn't it?
Games like that under Klopp, there was so many of them where, like, alright, it's Leicester at home in the cup, but it turns out to be like a classic, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Same with Arsenal.
So what was the Arsenal Cup one?
5. Was it 5?
5, what Origi scores an overhead.
Yeah, in the last minute.
Yeah. And then it was,
and then we ended up winning on pens.
Wins on pens, yeah.
So.
I was on holiday when I was in Turkey, and I was like, we were behind. So on my phone's going off, bear in mind, I'm only like, 12, 13, and I'm going, Dad, we've scored. We've scored, and he's going, shut up, son, you're ruining it. I'm going, look, we've scored. And then Origi pulls off an overhead kick.
Yeah, no, that was another mad one. We had some great cup runs, didn't we?
The Middlesbrough pen ones as well. Speaking of mad pen ones.
That was grim.
It's mad though, because people said that Klopp never took the cup seriously, just that big agenda, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Some of the cup runs we had under him.
Yeah, we had some boss, especially when we neared on the quad, we had some great games.
I think it was when he first saw the reaction to winning something, and he was like, right, these want this.
Yeah.
He started to take it a little bit more seriously as the team was putting out. But
like you said, with the way he embodies Liverpool fans, his quotes from Doubters to Believers right at the beginning of his first very, was his press conference or his announcement video or whatever. Whatever it was, his first words for Liverpool fans was, I'm going to turn you from this. And we were all a bit like, what's this fella on about? This mad,
Stop preaching, mate.
what's this mad German fella on about? And then he literally has done that.
And he literally said, didn't he, have a league title in 5 years, and did exactly that. So.
Yeah, I think that's got to be up there. I know we weren't there for it, but we were with masks on outside the ground. Like,
you still look at the turnout outside the ground, the Pierrette the next day.
It was ridiculous.
Still meant a lot, didn't it?
Because it was when we beat Chelsea, it was mad for me though, because it was when we lifted the trophy, that was the biggest one. We went for Chelsea as well, and it was like there was just people everywhere, and it was pitch black though, so you couldn't see. All you could see was red flares, and you were walking around like you was just smoking your eyes, and I was like, yay big, still am now, but I'm just like getting elbowed in the face by sweaty out men.
It was chocolate, wasn't it, outside the ground that day. People were just, I think there was like a 20-minute gap between like the trophy lift and everyone like legging wherever they'd been to watch it to get to the ground, and you're just seeing, it was like zombies. Everyone was
and like obviously the night of the Chelsea City game, that game finished about 10, didn't it? Yeah. And then the ground was absolutely rammed. I didn't go to the ground either.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant to my point there. It was just chocolate. I went to watch that game.
Yeah, we had people in the garden, a few people anyway, as many as you could. But that was some night. It felt like Anfield in our back garden.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I think as well, he said about the cups, like he didn't take them seriously, but we had a parade for winning 2 cups.
I know.
We had a parade for winning the FA Cup and Carabao Cup. Like, I know the likes of Palace and that have done that, but realistically, as our club standard, it's like you do it for the Champions League and your Premier League, because we were on for everything and we were that good that season. Obviously, we fell short. Klopp was like, fuck it, let's stab a party.
Go and enjoy it, yeah.
And it was boss. Like, even the finals were boss as well.
Like, last season was boss as well. I know we came short in the end, but there was some brilliant games that season as well. And obviously we won the League Cup, which probably was like the best, cup final win under him.
He said that's his favourite match he's ever managed.
Yeah.
Which one?
When we beat Chelsea in the League Cup final.
Like a proper Klopp match.
That's just some
Klopp could manage a team to like win.
Average age like 12.
We had McConnell and like Dans and all that on the pitch, didn't we? And still somehow won. I
was mad. I remember watching that, and like everyone who we were with like down below, I was the only one who was the upper tier, so I was like on my own, devoed. But like there was like this lad and this fella sat next to me. I remember saying to this like young lad, I was like, "Fucking hell, lad, we can get on here." And then, but I was also saying like being serious. I was like, I don't see us getting over the line here. Like look at the subs we're bringing on the half bench, it's terrible.
Carr got us through that.
Yeah, and then definitely. When they all come on, we just had like a second wind, the crowd, and it was just like punches on.
Like a different level, didn't it?
Yeah, it was brilliant that.
But it did embody what he said, and you touch him back to the first thing to bring it like round in a circle.
Yeah.
He made us believers, so that day it didn't look feasible, but everyone in the crowd was going like, if we do this right and if we play our part, we'll get over the line here. Because
that extra time was looking bleak, weren't it?
Yeah.
But still, as I say, still just some, and that's one of the best celebrations we've ever had. That.
Yeah.
What was it, like 119th minute or something?
It was late,
like,
yeah.
Right
it was dead late, yeah.
It was late. I think like Van Dijk that day.
Oh yeah,
he's special.
Honestly, that was ridiculous.
He just balls to the ground off the ball.
Yeah.
You
can just tell he's shattered, can't you?
Costa's still full of energy. Like a little kid.
Too much energy, kind of way.
I think as well, like we said, his doubters to believers, but it kind of goes full circle to me. His first and his last day at Liverpool, when like his final fist pumps, his final send off, his speech as well. The fact that he was announcing the manager before it's even done just goes to show how nuts of a fella he was. And I feel like that's why us as Liverpool fans loved him so much.
Yeah,
it was like, especially the year we first won the league, like the one that we won the Klopp. Like it was like there was like an 18-month period. We had walked into any ground, home and away, and I don't think like I was feeling like, are we going to win today? It was what score are we going to win today?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like so normalised to just go and beat it, wherever it was in the country, away from home. Do you know what I mean?
And without COVID, we absolutely smashed that record.
Easily.
Like, we did it against Burnley at home, didn't we? After lockdown, like
City away,
when we got before, like we just, you get a few more points there and you easily beat the record, don't you?
One of my funniest things with Klopp is, remember in that press conference where he was he walks in and he says brain fog, but he means brain fog, and then everyone's going, no, it's brain fog, and he's going, no, it's brain fog, man. He was just bananas, really.
It's
like
after the Madrid where he walks in the press conference, or on his way to the press conference, and just shouts, where is it? Just like, it's brilliant. It's just exactly what all of us would think.
But that's what I mean. He's just an adopted Scouser, isn't he? Because every one of us, if we walk into anywhere, go, oh, where's the bar, or where's the
beverage? The Adrian one was boss as well. That was brilliant. That.
It's mad though.
That was another one we sprints full length the pitch ready to go and jump on Adrian.
When was his first fist bump? Like I can't
don't really remember when it became a constant thing. It must have been when we were going for when when we were first going for the league, wasn't it?
Because he done it once and it was like, we love this. I remember the first time he ever done something like that was when we drew at West Brom, and he was like, that were all like a pantomime. I was like, what are we doing?
Like, people were slagging that off, but you actually do look at it now and you think, stuff like that did unite the club at the time, didn't it?
But that was his big message, was let's get the fans together, then we'll get together. And the minute he come in, he reunited us as fans, and then it's kind of like a baby steps in it.
Yeah, because we wasn't like, obviously we're always behind the team and that, but like there were still things like ticket prices issues and like clashes between the fans and the club there, which he had to navigate through, didn't he?
Yeah. It's like the Sunderland game and we walked out of that.
Yeah, but as well, he weren't just a coach, he was more of a manager as well. Like, I know he was the manager, but he had a higher role at the club as well. He overseen a lot of transfers and stuff, whereas now with Slot and there's Richard Hughes, it's kind of like he does the tactics, he does the signings, whereas he done everything, the role, and like
he was influential, wasn't he?
The influence, that was after the influence he had on the club, which was massive.
You wondered if that was a reason why he left at the end, whether they were almost saying like, we now want to take a different type of approach where you're not as involved, because he was highly involved, weren't he? You know, like the Nunes transfer apparently was seemingly all in, and obviously they didn't go perfect, but you wonder if that played a part. But it was just because I think that's because he cared so much about the club and just backed himself in whatever he was doing. He went, I want to see it all, I want to make it what I can see, and who were we not to trust him with what he gave us? He made our dreams come true.
I think like even the time that he's left at the time, we were absolutely devastated, but in hindsight he left at the perfect time.
Yeah. And it just shows as well like how great of a man and a manager is, the state he leaves the club in. He could have left at the end of like 22-23 when we were awful, and he must have been so drained, but he stayed for next season to see that rebuild the midfield and then leave. So that just sums up the type of character he is as well.
What would you say to him if you met him? This is something I've always thought of, but the first thing I go is, do you want a bevy? That'd always be the first thing. It's not like, oh my god, the Jurgen Klopp, hello, like, you want a pint?
Or get your teeth done.
His missus done him.
Just thanks.
Yeah.
I just started having a whole conversation with him.
But he says he's the normal one, and we're like, no, he's not, he's off his tits. But he is actually a normal person. Like, he is just, he is. You could have a normal conversation with him.
You don't bump into him like the freshies or something.
That's where he bevies. That's where him and Gerard bevy all the time.
One of our mates was in there while he was in the back, and the 1906 caps that you see at the match. And I had one of them with him and said to him, will you put this on? And he went, of course I will. And then he said, keep that, Jurgen. And he went, oh, thanks very much, and kept the cap.
Really,
Well, I went to the AXA last February, and he came over to us, like, and we were gabbing to him. It was really good. Because you knew he was going to leave then as well. So it was just nice to see him.
Was that when it was confirmed that he was leaving?
Yeah. So
it was the January when...
So it was literally a few weeks later. It was still fresh, like, but it was still boss to see him.
What was his reaction when you found out that he was leaving? Like that morning when...
Was it run down the stairs from where and tell me one.
Yeah, no, it was bad. And I had a blue nose messaging the lads chat. I was in work, so I've looked at my phone and I've seen it saying Klopp leaving, loads laughing faces. I thought he's having us off, went from Twitter. Oh,
it was a Friday, wasn't it? It was a Friday at 11 o'clock, I think the announcement was. I was off. I used to work late on a like Thursday, Friday in my old job. So I was still asleep. I literally woke up at like 11:05 and my phone was just, son, I'm gonna cry. Like my dad was texting me, everyone messaged me going, Klopp's leaving, Klopp's this, and I'm like, oh, you're messing. So I checked and then I seen the video.
It was that video.
The video was horrible. Like I literally turned my phone. I was devoed all day. I went into work and didn't speak to anyone. But
I had people messaging me from our, like I said, I was working from Rome that day, and I had team chats coming through being like, are you alright? I said, yeah, I'm fine, but
still gutted, I'd been out the night before, and I woke up. Obviously, I was hungover anyway, and then I seen that, and I was like, oh, this can't be real.
That's the last thing you want when you're hungover. It's like something like that.
And I was just like, no way. Devastated.
If you had to pinpoint one favourite memory that he'd give you, what would it be? Whether it be a game or like a moment that he's done.
United 7-0.
See, I was going to leave that to last because that's part 3. I'm going to move on to that. I was going to try and ease that in, but United 7-0, like...
Yeah, as like an individual game, like obviously finals, not like I mentioned before, they're special, but like, it was hysterical, wasn't it?
I laughed.
7-0. It was hysterical.
We were 1-0 up at half time, scored 6 goals in the second half.
At the time as well.
They were well better than us that season. Well better than us.
Like, I missed... My dad, we went down for the Gakpo goal to get a pint, and missed that, and then by the time we come up, it's 2-0. I've just missed 2 goals here because was it Nunes scored like straight away? Yeah, Nunes scored straight away, and he was like, "Oh, we win this 2-0. I've not seen the goal, so like go back down now." But it was like, it was just nuts. Like after the 3rd and 4th goal, because we'd done it before, it was just so funny. Like I just laughed all.
Especially as we beat them 5-4 in the season before, you're like, no way, this is happening.
It got to 5, and I was like, I only celebrated the Firmino goal. Because I wanted to see him score, but the others I was just laughing. I was just like, we weren't even celebrating around us, we were all just giggling to ourselves.
Because I think that's the first time in a fair few years that United fans were confident coming to Anfield. You know what I mean? And we're all that bit tense going into the game thinking we can't. After seeing United beat us here for years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Next minute 7-0.
I won't go with that one then because you said it. I'll say the City 4-3. Remember when Salah and Manny scored them worldies, being there, it was just mad. Like, because we were 4 up and then they scored 2, didn't they, later on? And Gundogan and Aguero scored. But again, I was still like, we're still going to beat these. Like, we'll go and score another 3 in these last 2 minutes. If it means
that was one of the games where I started to feel like we could actually compete with the big teams as well. Because they were invincible up until that point. And I felt like after that, we can actually, especially at Anfield, like when it's like this, we can beat anyone.
Yeah. Even a few weeks later, wasn't what? Well, 2 months later maybe, where we beat them 3-0 in Europe.
Yeah.
Because I think, like, growing up, I'd probably seen one, maybe 1.5 of Liverpool in a title race. But we'd always do well in Europe.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'd always seen Liverpool playing multiple Champions League semi-finals, so it wasn't something new to me, but like we'd been away for a fair few years.
Yeah.
So we beat City 3-0 in the quarter-finals at Anfield. Like, it was like bringing back memories from like 10 years
probably
earlier.
like my first, apart from Dortmund, that was my first big like Champions League night
Yeah.
at Anfield.
I swear the Klopp shook that day.
Honestly,
when Chamberlain's goal went in, it was unbelievable. You felt the ground moving and you're like, Christ, this is so special.
And LA was just come out, hadn't it? So the ground was full like an hour before kick-off.
Yeah.
Obviously the bus welcome and that. I just felt that like I'd not seen it for like the last 10 years.
You knew we were back then, didn't you?
Yeah, it felt like Liverpool are here now, didn't it?
Definitely.
But it's mad, like, he's give us them turning points, like, and he's give us them memories just because he was just him, and he brought us together, sort of thing.
Dreams. It's honestly, you say it so, like, blasé with him, but he did make our dreams.
I know,
everything we've wanted growing up, he gave
From the memories we've got, do you know what I mean, over them years.
You don't have any of this without him, do you? You could imagine, you could have got a different manager, Ancelotti or whatever, and you might have won something, but not to the scale that it's been since Klopp's come in. It's just been unbelievable.
I think it's the altitude of the games as well, like 4-1s, 6-5s, and there's just loads of mad score lines, and you're like, how are we winning games like this every week? Just because he just goes, right, if you score 4, we'll score 5. He's just nuts.
There's loads, wasn't there? I was just thinking there, like, how many years were we in Europe? Out the what? I was long as here, 9 years.
So it was 4 finals. There was a Europa League, and then there was 3 Champions League finals.
And then, but we were in Europe. One of the years. It was just like, it just felt like every other year we were buckling.
We were always competing, weren't we?
Yeah, we'd always look ahead to the final and go, let's just book it now because we're gonna get there.
Yeah. And the season would go on to like the end of May, early June.
Yeah.
Playing like 60 odd games. It's amazing.
Anything else on Klopp?
I loved the Villa 2-1, mate.
Yeah, that's my best way I've done that.
Is that when Robbo and Manny scored?
Yeah, that was boss.
I was on holiday with that one as well.
There was a little ball boy in front of the away end, because obviously the away end's right by the corner flag. And he's just doing what any of us would do for your team. He's 1-0 up, and he honestly, like, Trent or Robson want the ball for like a corner, he'd just throw it away. Do you know what I mean? Or like take ages to give to me. And so like, it was up until like the 85th minute, a few Liverpool fans started getting on his back and that, and he's like giving a few cheeky one down. And then 2-1, I've just seen a big thing, about 50-year-old fellas giving it to him, and just rushed on.
Some poor 10-year-old demo.
He must have been about 14.
Nightmare.
Learned his lesson.
Won't do that again.
I remember I read about that game in Robbo's book. I can't remember exactly what the story with it was, but he said like he'd come out at half time. It was 1-0 at half time, weren't it? I'm right in saying that. And he said like he walked in and Van Dijk just turned around to everyone and went, right, we're winning this. Like they weren't a thing of like what's going wrong. It was just like, we'll win this match, it doesn't matter. And Robbo said, Klopp said something to him. I can't remember exactly what it was, which is probably a pointless story because we're talking about Klopp. He said like, they come out for the second half and he said he felt like the pitch was like that. It was just like Liverpool had the ball
I remember that we just went at them for the whole second half. And then obviously we scored 2, both so late on. That was brilliant, that one.
That was the beauty of him, weren't it? You could be 2-0 down, we're going to score 3 goals.
You never thought we'd be like...
But 10 years of Klopp, a bit of a mad one. But for the next part, we're going to do something different. We're going to do a bit of a quiz. So we're going to see how brainiacs the lads are. Welcome back to part 2, and me and Dan have switched places because we're doing a quiz and I don't want him cheating. So this quiz is going to take me a bit of a minute to explain because I can't explain nothing to save me life. So if you've watched Tenable, I'm not Warwick Davis, I'm smaller than him, but we'll go with that. It's like Tenable, so I'm going to give you the first question is top 10 goal scorers against Man United, Premier League. So not just Liverpool, all Premier League top goal scorers against Man United. So we'll go round to Harrison first. If he says Dan Edwards,
he's wrong and he'll lose a life. Then he'll move on to Jacob.
Must be 11 him.
Yeah.
He's close, isn't he? And then if Jacob gets it wrong, he'll lose a life, it'll go to Dan. But if he gets it right, he won't lose a life, but it'll still get passed on to Dan. So every time you guess, you go round. But if you get it wrong, you lose a life, you get 3 lives.
And also, if you say a player and it's right, but he's 5th, obviously he goes in number 5.
There you go. And it goes boom, boom,
Yeah,
boom, like that.
exactly.
We'll have the sound effects. There you go. We'll have the sound effects as well. So, yeah, top 10 goal scorers against Man United. Go you first, Alison.
Mo Salah.
Mo Salah is number 1 with 13 goals.
In the whole Premier League era?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah. Wow.
He's number 1 with 13.
Any Premier League player.
Any Premier League player.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna write it down as well,
Yeah,
just
so
so I know.
Harry Kane.
Let me check. One sec. Harry Kane's not there.
Cheers, mate.
Aguero.
Aguero is there, I know that. But he is number 4.
Okay.
Aguero's 4th. What about you, H?
Gerrard.
Gerrard's 5th.
That's some shot, though.
So he nearly got an hat-trick of pens there, didn't he?
yeah, I remember that.
So yeah, Salah scored 13, Aguero and Gerrard are both on 8. 4th and 5th. So you've got 1, 4 and 5, you're missing 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Can't stagnate for too long. You've just got to say a name. Strange one, Dirk Kuyt.
Couch not there, no.
No.
Oh, Jacob's out already after the next one.
One more, I'm sweating.
Haaland.
Haaland is there, Haaland's 3rd.
That's crazy already.
Told you I usually host these for the lads, so don't think about it.
I'd say you could host the next one, but I know all the answers, so I'm going to win.
Gabby at Bongo.
Bongo's not
See
there.
that thing we said he used to have village?
Bongo's not there, no.
Premier League.
Premier League, yeah.
Shearer.
Shearer is there, Shearer's number 2.
Oh, right.
So you've got the top 5. So Salah's 13, Shearer's 10, Aguero, Haaland and Gerrard, 3rd, 4th and 5th, all on 8. So you're missing 6, 7 and 8 who are also on 8. And then 9 and 10 are on 7.
Torres.
Torres is not there, no. Do you know what? Fuck the lives, just carry on. Just see how long it takes us. If it takes too long, then
Lampard.
Lampard's not there, no. Drogba's not there, no.
Let me think.
Jacob would be out by
Phil
now.
Foden.
Foden is there, yeah. Foden's one of them on 7, he's number 9.
Van Persie.
And Percy's not there, no.
That's a shout as well.
Can't be many players left, can there? Cole Palmer up there yet?
Palmer's not.
No.
I reckon you should get 6 and 7, but 8 and 10 is a little bit harder.
John Carew.
No. John Canute's not there, no.
Henry.
Henry is there, yeah. Henry is 6th.
Just shout names, don't go in order now because I'm struggling.
2, 7, 8 and 10.
Go on free for all now, we'll kill the audio listeners off. These all shouting names.
This is a good question, this.
That is a good question, that.
Any of them active now?
I think one of them's active now and it's not Son. One of them's active still in the Premier League. I think he's still in the Premier League or he's just moved. He doesn't play for the top 6 club though, there's your clue for him. Because he's the hardest one.
Vardy.
Vardy's not there, no. What?
No, he's not in the Premier League.
I might have just moved from the league.
The Berbsov.
Berbsov's not there, no.
Son.
Son's not there, no.
Sterling.
Sterling's not there, no.
Any Liverpool?
Yes, one of them is.
Ex-Liverpool.
Yeah.
Scored most of them for Liverpool.
Yes.
Fowler.
Yes. Number 7, Robbie Fowler. 8 and 9, you're missing the 2 hard ones.
I was going to say, what league era are we in?
The number 10 is quite relative, quite new. Still active. I went round the hours with that one, didn't I?
In football, like,
Yeah.
not in the Premier League.
And then number 8 retired.
What area? Northwest, London.
Just give us the answers,
Are we giving up? Are we giving up? Number 8 was Les Ferdinand, and number 10 was Pascal Gross. Yeah, he scored 7 against United. How mad's that? What?
Yeah, I ain't getting
He scored 7 against United.
That's crazy.
How mad?
Stupid question, that's it. No one was
That's crazy that, you
We'll
know,
do-
I've never got that.
Top 10 teams in the top 5 leagues with most goals so far this season.
Jesus Christ.
Barca.
Barca are second with 22.
PSG. Oh. Ignore that.
PSG aren't there though.
No.
PSG aren't there.
Bayern Munich.
Bayern Munich top on 25.
Yeah.
Liverpool.
No. Liverpool aren't there.
To be fair, we haven't scored that many, like.
City.
City are there. City are on 15
Who scores a goal over Gennari?
and they're 7th, City.
Real Madrid.
Madrid are 3rd.
Napoli.
Napoli are not there, no. And just double check,
2 answers,
actually.
both wrong.
Yeah, Napoli aren't there. Give you a clue, there's only one Premier League team in there and you've got it, City. So let's not think Premier League anymore.
Go from the top 5 leagues.
Yeah. So you've got Bayern, Barca and Real Madrid are your top 3, and then you've got City who are 7th. So you're missing 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10.
There's probably a French one if he said top 5.
Marseille.
Marseille, yeah. Marseille
yeah.
are 10th.
Out. Marseille's a good shout.
I'm going to spell it wrong, so I'm just going to put Mars.
Dortmund.
Dortmund aren't there, no.
Atletico.
Atletico at 8th.
They scored 5 against Real, didn't they?
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it 5-1?
5-2, I think
Oh,
it
was
was.
it 5-2?
5-2, yeah.
Yeah.
This all comps, is it, or just in the league?
Just in the league.
Just in the league.
Frankfurt.
Frankfurt are
It's
4th.
a great shout.
We're playing half of these.
I know, yeah.
And we can't defend.
Leipzig.
Leipzig aren't there, no. So you're missing 5, 6 and 9. Wait.
Only 3, yeah.
It's going to be another Pascal Gross.
Do you know what? They're actually not too bad. They're guessable.
Sevilla.
Sevilla are 9th.
Nice. We'll get this one.
Not lost a life here.
We'll get this one. I know, yeah. I've lost about 7, mate.
I'm so glad no one can see my
Inter?
camera, by the way. Yeah, into the 5th.
One more.
One more, and it's number 6.
AC.
No, not AC Milan.
Juve.
Not Juve.
Give us the country.
Yeah, I think you'll get it if I give you the country, because you've guessed another one. I'll give you 3 countries, and then if you don't get it, I'll let you later. So I'll give you Spain, because you've got everyone there, so it's not Spain. Italy and France.
Monaco.
There you go, Monaco. Monaco, we're flying through here. That's terrible handwriting, that like that, isn't it? The next one, top 10 Premier League goal scorers who still play in the Premier League. So, like, if you say Alan Shearer, he doesn't play
I like
anymore.
that.
So they're all active, still in the Premier League. So if you said Son, he plays for LA, so he's not on the list.
So, Salah, obviously.
Salah's number 1.
Yeah.
Haaland.
Haaland, yeah.
Haaland, yeah, he's on there, but he's number 3.
Sterling.
Sterling's number 2.
Is it up there?
No. He's close, though, when I was looking, he's quite close.
Ollie Watkins.
Watkins number 8, and Watkins is number 4.
Watkins is in both.
Wood's 4, sorry, Watkins is 8.
Foden.
Let me double check. Foden's not there, no. He's quite close as well, I think. He's quite similar to Isaac.
Bruno.
Bruno's 10th.
Is he
He's not. He's just left.
Callum Wilson?
Callum Wilson is 5th.
Great shout. Great shout.
You've definitely done this when you're hosting on the bus, aren't you?
Mine aren't this inventive, mate. I use the website and that's it. You saw there's a website for it?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I was looking on that before, but it won't give me the answers, so I was like, I'm not playing this. So
You
I've
need,
closed my
you need
book.
to like just put Messi for every answer and then it'll tell you all the
Oh, does
answers.
it?
Yeah.
Messi for every answer. You're missing...
Saka.
No.
No.
You're missing 6, 7 and 9.
Havertz.
Havertz is not there, no.
Gabriel Jesus.
He's 7th.
Good shout.
Jesus.
So what, 6 and 9?
Yeah.
Really difficult.
No, I think you can get them both. If you
Bowen.
Bowen's not there. He's like he's 11, 12. He's borderline Bowen.
Try it.
Got a dead air on this one.
Give you the clue. One of them played for a Manchester club.
Obama.
No. The other one played for a Merseyside club at some point.
Oh no, he's obviously not 100%.
I'll give you the clue. It's not Samuel either.
I'm stumped.
Stuck.
No, I reckon we can get that,
No,
but
I
I'm
reckon-
conscious of time.
I know.
Do you want me to give you the answers?
Give us current clubs.
Current clubs, Tottenham and Brighton.
Welbeck.
No, Welbeck.
Tottenham.
Richarlison.
Yeah, Richarlison and Welbeck. I'm not even going to
Got
write.
there.
He's in the top 10.
We got there at the end.
Has he got more than Power?
And
I
then
know, yeah, innit? I thought Bowen.
Richarlison scored some goals, to be fair. Like,
I know.
he was at Everton for a while, then.
Yeah, he was.
And
And
Watford,
Watford as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't he?
And then the final one is top 10 Premier League appearances for South Americans.
I think we have done this one.
Have you?
No, we've done, what we've done was South American hat-tricks in the Premier League.
That's niche, that.
Good one, no. Very good one.
So top 10
So-
all time.
Yeah, so I'll give you a range of like the appearances. So number 1 has got 327, and number 10's got 247. So there's 100 appearances in each of these.
I reckon we can fly through this.
Alisson.
Alison's not in there.
Never mind. Fernandinho.
Fernandinho's number 7, 264.
David Luiz.
David Luiz isn't there,
Oh,
no.
that's a bad shout, that.
You've put us in a pool stay here, I'm saying that.
Firmino's 8 on 256.
Coutinho.
Coutinho's not there either. Stands out already.
Ederson.
Ederson's there. He's 276, number 5. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not injured every other week, is
Yeah,
he?
Jordan.
I think you'll get them all, but number 4.
Colaccini.
Colaccini's not there, no.
I'm just thinking of Brazilians.
I know, so is Aguero.
Guerrero, yeah.
Aguero's 6, 275.
Yeah.
I was looking on, where's Aguero there?
Alexis Sanchez.
No.
Zabaleta.
He's not there. Zabaleta is there. He's there. Who did you say?
Was it Gutierrez? What was the one for Newcastle?
No,
Gutierrez.
Nah, he's not there. So you've got Pablo Zabaleta, Ederson, Aguero, Firmino, and Fernandinho. So you're missing 9, 10, 1, 2, and 4.
Missing 1 and 2. Yeah.
1 and 2, 4,
Willian.
9, 10. Willian's number 1, 327.
It's a shout.
Raphael.
Raphael's not there.
No.
Or his brother.
What was the other one?
His brother's not there either, Fabio. You've got 2 more Brazilians. And they're 9 and 10.
Gabriel Jesus.
Gabriel Jesus is not
I
one,
was
no.
thinking him too. And what's the minimum one? 2.
247. See,
That's still a lot, isn't it?
5 seasons.
Yeah.
That was Premier League guys were there for 6 seasons.
Lucas.
Lucas Leiva's, yeah, 247, he's 10.
That's a shock, you know. How's he had that many?
It's a great show, that, isn't it?
I'm saying Lucas Moura.
There's got to be like one of the Arsenal lads from back in the day, like Gilberto.
No.
No.
Hey, keepers.
There is no keepers.
So we've got 3 more.
Yeah, so you've got number 2, number 4, and number 9.
Tevez.
Tevez is not there, no.
Mascherano.
Mascherano's not there either.
Another Brazilian.
One more Brazilian, and he's number 9.
Where's the other 2?
I'm not telling you where they're from, because you'll get it's not Brazilian or Argentine, I'll give you that.
Okay, Santa Cruz.
No.
It's not Brazilian. Oh, Suarez?
No.
No, not even close.
Chile.
And not Alexis Sanchez, no?
Antonio Valencia.
He's number 2,
That's a great
325.
shout, that's a great shout.
Is he Venezuelan or Ecuadorian?
Ecuadorian.
Ecuadorian, isn't he?
The other one Venezuelan. Rondon.
No, it's not Rondon. I think the other one's Peruvian and the other one's Brazilian.
Estupinan?
No.
Who was the Geordie Newcastle one? Is it him? Yeah. Well, what's his name?
Where else did he play though?
I don't have a clue. I just remember seeing a Peruvian fella in Lima or something like that with a Newcastle shirt on. I can't remember his name.
Is he played recently or is this?
Nah,
recent?
he's-
No.
Years ago, him.
And there's one more Brazilian.
There's one more Brazilian. You should get him. He's been an answer for a previous question.
Oh God, I forgot about all them, mate. Is it?
Be a goal scorer one, probably, innit?
Scored goals.
I'm just going to stick with this Peruvian fella.
Score goals against United, that's what it'll be.
No.
Was it not that one?
Nah.
No.
What's the other question?
It was the appearances, weren't it?
Yeah.
No, this is the appearance one.
The
other
other
one was
one was
active
the
goals.
yeah, the goal scorer. Sorry, yeah. And he was
Active goal scorer in the league now.
Brazilian.
Who's played?
Richarlison.
Richarlison, number 9. Number 4.
And then I'm not getting this Peruvian one. I'll be honest.
Do you want me to give you his initials?
I thought that. Nobby Solano.
Yes!
Yes!
That's brilliant,
Well
that.
done, Jay.
I reckon I'm well better than Warwick Davies. I'm Bradley Walsh.
I don't know where Nobby's come from.
Least
What are you
Peruvian
thinking of?
name ever. Look at the way Nobby.
It's Nolberto, so it's kind of...
I go way back.
Have we got Nobby from nowhere? So
That's what they call him, I think.
That
wants to be anyway.
So that's not his real name, no.
That's not his real name, but you know what I mean.
Oh, that's great.
That better be what they call him. I'm just thinking Nobby from somewhere.
oh wow! So that part will now be on Channel 4 tonight at about 7 p.m. But yeah, we'll talk about United in the next part. Welcome back to part 3. So now we're previewing Man United. I'm not Warwick Davis anymore, I'm sat in my normal seat. So boys, how are we going to bounce back after the poor international break? How does it come to you first? Because we've been shocking, haven't we, the last few games?
Yeah, we have been.
How do you reckon we're going to bounce back after this?
I think last time we were on, we said, didn't we need a big game at Anfield.
Yeah.
And it doesn't get much bigger than Man United come to Anfield at 4 on a Sunday. Do you know what I mean? So I do think it's the perfect game for us. I think as long as the players and like the fans don't get tense, do you know what I mean? If like goalkeeper does a bad pass or something, I do think we can blow them away. I just think it's come at the right time for us. I'd rather be going into it now playing United at home than Southampton at home.
Yeah.
Or whoever, do you know what I mean? Whoever's in the league, Burnley.
Play the kids against Southampton.
Do you know what I mean? But I'd rather it be a big game. I think another thing is, I think if McAllister can start playing well, I think Liverpool play well. I think obviously we'd won the league early last year, and then he doesn't really play. But I think you could see the dip. Could you?
Rusty,
McAllister, yeah, he's just. So I think it's one of them. Do you start him or not? But I do think that if he can pick up his form, I think Liverpool start playing well as well.
Yeah. What about you, Dan? How do you reckon it'll affect us?
Well, it remains to be seen, doesn't it? But none of the games we've lost have been at Anfield. So
Yeah.
hopefully, when we get back at home, the form will return and just don't be as bad as they are. Pretty much, because they're still awful, aren't they? So just
Shite, aren't they?
just try not to be as bad as they are. Yeah.
I'm scared. It's going to be one of them games though where like both teams are scared to win it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, you'd like to think at Anfield the fans can override that, and
Yeah.
that's the key point. I think that we are back there. We're going to keep mentioning it, but
Yeah.
you hope if it is one of them KG games where both teams aren't playing particularly well at the minute,
Yeah.
that the home advantage does get you over the line.
Yeah.
But you don't know how many risks the team are going to take really.
That one in January was horrible, wasn't it? When we drew 2-2 this year.
Oh,
That
yeah.
that was another disgusting game. That.
Ooh.
That was the last time he should have played for Liverpool.
Yeah. So I hope it's not another one of them where
They should have beat us.
yeah, but it was shocking.
Maguire
he
put it into
scored
Rose's head
over
last
the
minute,
bar,
didn't
in
he?
the last minute.
Where we literally sit online at the 18-yard box of that goal, or like in between the 18-yard and like the pen spot then, I know. Sit online with the pen, made our work of that again, online with the pen spot, and we watched the ball come across and I'm like, it's gone in. But I didn't.
One of the worst finishes you'll ever
I
see.
didn't know it was
That's the
Maguire.
right person, didn't it?
And if it fell to anybody else on that pitch, even me Al fella, it'd have gone in. And
Why was you not on the
streaker. Yeah, I think it's at the right time really, this game. Like, if you want to play anyone, it's an out of form United, and it's been seen in the past that we've swatted it before, and you know what, I hope it's another one of them.
Come in handy, like, wouldn't it? It would come in. I think if we can get a first goal early, obviously like we've had 2-0 leads and we blow them away, but I just think that United team would fold.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like Jay said before, when we beat them 7-0, we come in and we were off form, and we went and blitzed them. So why can't we do it again?
I know what you mean, no H, like one of them where if something doesn't go our way early on, the crowd not getting nervy, because it can happen at Anfield, can't it? In big games where if we don't start well, and as you say, a few things don't go our way, like the crowd can get quite tense.
Well, online, we're in a crisis now anyway.
So if we don't start well, it's gonna.
It's just a little thing like when they play it off from the back. If Canate gives a bad pass and they nick it, and then they have a shot that goes wide. After a few fellas in the Kop, fucking get up the pitch.
I know, yeah.
Or
Exactly.
just tell them Canate to fuck off, or get him off.
Yeah.
That's so negative at the minute, isn't it? Like, I feel like if we do start fast and we keep hold of that lead, if we go into half time with a clean sheet and a 2-goal lead, it's like, sounds, feet up, we'll relax. Whereas we're going 2-0 in, and then they're either gaining momentum or scoring late on.
I think just everybody, the players and everybody who's in the ground, just doesn't go in too tense.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Have a pint.
Yeah, go and see your mates before and just remember what it's all about.
Everything will be alright, relax.
Has any of you watched footy over international break? Because I haven't.
Nah, it's been a complete switch off.
I've got a note on my book here saying international performance and injuries. If anyone's got a fucking clue, because I don't, so I'm going to ask all of you, that any of you have a clue, any of you watched any footy. I know Bradley was suspended last night because you said that, and that's it.
I literally only watched, that was the only game I watched last night, Northern Ireland versus Germany, but Bradley didn't even play. So from a Liverpool perspective, that's fucking perfect, isn't it?
The only other thing I know is that Austria beat San Marino 10-0.
Because I
10-0.
10-0. I was going to put a tenner on San Marino to beat them because it was 66-1.
It's the worst bet I've ever.
I was just like, if it comes in, I win 670 quid. So, but then instead I put Højbjerg to get
Didn't he
booked.
win like in like last November, weren't it?
Yeah.
And it was like the first time in 20 years.
The odds were ridiculous as well. It was like 50-1 or something like that.
I know Salah qualified for the World Cup, like, seeing that. Egypt qualified for the World Cup, didn't he? But
Did Gravenberch get sent home?
Canati.
I seen something like that.
I don't think he got subbed off.
Yeah.
I think it was something like
I seen something like that on live scores. It gives me because I've got like Liverpool favourites. It gives me all like notifications, even like when players say something. So like it said like Isak apparently said Sweden are at a crisis. Seeing that, don't know who that is.
Canati got sent home, didn't he?
Yeah.
Which is worrying, like, because you know.
No, it's not.
Yeah, no, I know. But I still don't want another centre half injured.
Yeah.
Don't want to be going in to this period with Joe Gomez as your.
I'm not even joking.
Centre
I'd rather play a one-legged Leone over Canati at the minute. He's just winding me up watching him.
You were slagging them fellas off before. They couldn't have a go.
You know what? I'm not even messing though. Like when we've mentioned about Trent last season, it looks like Canati's in that headspace at the minute. His head's not in it. Like, and that's why his football ability's showing that as well. Because when the rumours were going around with Trent and he knew he was out the door, he weren't playing properly. Look at the United game last year. We're gonna have a similar situation with Canati this time. Do you want him going into this game where it's so important to us that if he fucks up, his head's gone and that's him gone for the rest of the season then?
To be fair, Canati was just as bad as Trent that day. Against United last year, he was terrible as well.
The best thing from that game was when Van Dijk was like giving Trent a rollicking.
Yeah.
He gets skinned and he stops running and screams at him. That was my highlight of that game because it was that
Out of
bad.
it then, weren't he?
Yeah.
Trent?
Yeah, that was it.
You could see his head was gone.
But this is what I don't understand, and not just to vent my anger on him again. Forgot about him now. I'm not into it.
Yeah.
But it's like, if you are this selling the dream of a normal lad from Liverpool and all that, doesn't matter where you're going or what's going to happen in your next 6 months.
Yeah.
Liverpool and United is the biggest game you're going to play in some
Yeah.
form. It's just, that was weird.
Yeah.
It's just not
But look at the one at the beginning of the season. He's kissing the camera like Gerrard. He's doing what Gerrard done because like he's living this Scouser's dream, and then he's playing like that. And
that
he's
short off as well.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Made up, wasn't it? We won anyway, so.
he was dead early on as well. It was like 10
He was
minutes
saying
in.
I'll come back next year and that way.
Yeah.
He said, didn't he, like in an interview about that United game at home, he said that he couldn't think straight and he doesn't even remember being on the pitch and that shit. How are you a
Insane
local lad
shouting.
and your head's that gone off a few
No one else can forget you were on the pitch.
I know,
And he hadn't decided till March apparently that he was going.
He decided
Yeah, the March
a few
before.
years ago,
Oh,
It was
Clan,
when he said it's been an hard decision to make over the last few weeks.
And it turns up speaking fluent Spanish and you're like...
He had a 700 Duolingo streak, didn't
Yeah,
he?
like,
in Spanish.
Honestly, it just doesn't add up, does it?
You could tell after that Champions League final though, his head was gone. When he gets beat at the back stick to Vinny, you could tell from there was kind of a bit of a decline. Then he'd have like a bit of a peak and you go, well, like the Leicester game. And now he's staying, he's got his shirt on.
I just think that after Klopp's announced, I think he was half thinking about it anyway, but I just think he thinks Liverpool are going to fight for Klopp.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think it's a surprise that he won the league.
Yeah.
And it makes him look like even more of a divvy.
I'm just glad he's not at the ground running now. I'm so glad he's been shit since he's gone there. Because every time, I hate watching Real Madrid every time now because he plays there. I just can't stand him. Let's not talk about him now because I'm getting fuming here. 11 for United then, lads. Look, what do you reckon?
That who's fit, so...
I think Frimpong hasn't been great for Liverpool. I think he's been injured and like he hasn't played that many minutes. And I think he was part of the team that played the best 60 minutes.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. So I'd go as close as I can with that team. I'd have Carr instead of Robertson.
Because their wing backs are crap. That dog who's so bad. He can't play a 2-yard pass. How are you a professional footballer and just stood the distance between me and Jane, can't pass the ball to him? He kicks it out every time.
You want
He's
to start
crap.
like that Atletico game as well, because we started quick.
Yeah.
It is one of them again. You know how important the crowd's going to be, so get us up for it right away. So.
Yeah.
Salah and Frimpong need to have a field down that dog because he's rubbish. He's so
I
bad
think
at football.
Frimpong does definitely...
I think-
Watch the dog who score now, I've said that.
Oh yeah. But I think like he might be another one that might need a big game at Anfield.
Yeah.
He was great against Atletico.
Yeah,
so,
he was really good.
do you know what I mean? A big game.
And I'd like us to actually just have a proper right back instead of changing every game. So
Yeah.
It would be nice to just see him start. I think he unlocks Salah a bit more as well.
Yeah, I'll play Frimpong. I think that's the way to get at these, because especially when they're playing wing backs as well, but they don't attack the wing backs. They're just rubbish footballers. So let's just get at them. They are just crap.
Yeah, they are. I think it's the midfield. I think McAllister probably does have to be on the bench. I think like we need him back firing, but I'm going Gravenberch to Bosline.
I'm doing them sitting and then inverting the 10. That's how I'd man.
McAllister now where I think is he still unfit or is is he just not playing well?
I think I raised that point last week. It was at the start of the season, the first few weeks were all like, oh, when he's back fit, but he must be fit now because
Exactly, it's been months now, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
So.
he has to be fit, otherwise Klopp wouldn't pick him in my head. Unless you try and play him through that, but you don't start if you're not fit, do you?
Yeah.
Rule. So I just think he just needs to get the
go
cobwebs
through
off. And
poor bit of form, isn't it?
Yeah, but everyone goes through that, really, don't they?
Yeah, it's fine. That's why you have a squad for.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, they're not Soboslai and Gravenberg's not a bad alternative, is it? So.
But they've been the better two of the players in the squad this season, haven't they? So realistically, if you pair them two as a double pivot in the six, especially if they've got Ugarte playing, and like Casemiro, just 2 yard dogs, you want Gravenberg to just wind them up, and then you want Soboslai to do the engine and just do all that.
He'll boot first within an inch of his
life,
by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He'll come off, he did like against
You
Arsenal.
wondered if he's going to go without him again like he did against Everton.
Yeah.
You can't do that forever. You can't go out a big
Just
physical
protect
game.
him.
Yeah. You know what I mean? He's
Yeah,
got to be thrown in at some point. And the quicker he's thrown in, the quicker he's going to learn.
We tried that against Chelsea, didn't we? Not playing Verts and trying to be more solid. And
Yeah.
Best when he came on.
We look worse with them three, so I think you just got to put him back in. And
Yeah, I'd play him in front of them
I'd
too.
play him again.
I'm quite stable with them two being behind him because he's good on the ball. He's so good on the ball. Like every time he gets it, you're like, where's this ball going? And he can go either side.
And they've got two in midfield. So
Yeah.
If you play it right, he's going to be free a lot of the time, and he's a clever enough player.
Yeah.
It could be again. You're hoping that's a game that suits him.
Normally when a team plays that like 3-4-3 standard formation, the wingers come in and they create a box in the middle, but theirs don't. They've just got three attackers. They set up so attacking, but they don't attack.
It's not as structured as Palace's. Palace's is like they're like trained to the millimetre.
Yeah.
United's a bit more open. Yeah.
Do you reckon Naman gets the bullet if he gets battered here?
Nah.
I know.
Yeah, I hope not. Like.
I was the same with Ten Hag when we battered them. I was just like, let's just hope he stays.
Yeah, and Ollie, innit?
Yeah.
That was brilliant at all.
Got Mourinho sacked as well, didn't he? Remember that?
Yeah, Mourinho.
We've had a few of their managers sacked.
It's the final straw, innit?
And they get, but they don't get beat, they get battered.
Yeah,
And do you know what? It's going to be the same this weekend. You know the way I've said for the last few weeks, we're due a team are due a hard by us. It's going to be these, and it's going to be so funny.
No one better to give it to.
No.
I can't.
It gets old against United, does it?
I cannot
What
wait.
a way for Verts to properly kick-start his career, by the way. If he puts in a real performance. Remember the Thiago performance against United?
We were talking about that before. He ran the show, didn't he?
That's probably the loudest ovation I've ever heard at Anfield. Like every single person went on the feet clapping for him because he just ran the show.
He was so good, wasn't he? Manny was brilliant that day as well. Remember his ball to Salah for his goal? He was just like, he's got his back facing to him and he still somehow managed to go
There's just something about watching a proper technically gifted footballer. Just where everything clicks.
Boss a game like that though, especially the importance of it. Remember, I think it was like Southampton and he bossed that game and people were just like, oh yeah, he's supposed to do that, but when you boss a game of that calibre and he's
time winning in a quadruple charge. That's what it was.
He done the same against City though, didn't he? In the semi-final.
Wembley.
He dictated that game so well, he took their midfield of the game.
As like an individual footballer, he's one of the best I've seen play for Liverpool.
Definitely.
We've had this discussion before though, haven't we, when we were doing like our all-time 11. I was like, as a footballer, he's the best I think I've seen, like on the ball. He's so good. He's just
nice. It's just nice to watch. It's just so clever.
But he was a dog as well. He'd win every ball.
He slide tackled dead mad though, didn't he? Like his hips come like this.
He was so small, but he could win.
Yeah.
He'd win the ball in the air so well as well.
People thought he'd just be like a passenger.
It
was anything but.
Get him on the pitch.
Well, do you know what? Yeah, I get anyone else but who we've got on the pitch at the minute. Predictions, what are we going for? I'm going 8-0.
Nah, 3-1 I'd say.
3-1. Do you reckon we can see to that?
Yeah.
We
Really,
can see to everyone, so yeah.
Do you know what? Yeah, you make a good point there.
Well, 3-0.
Alright, I'll go 8-1 then.
I want to say 3-1, but boring, innit? 4-2.
Yeah. So you've just half-way scored. Oh, do you know what? I just want to whack them. Like, you know, I've gone into this game like so excited and so like we're gonna batter these. Whereas every other game the last few weeks I've gone, I don't know, maybe 2-1, maybe.
Might have just come for 2-0, wouldn't we?
We've said it.
I haven't had one there for a while.
We've said this since we've started this podcast. A comfy 2-0 winner do us. Our first clip was you saying a nice comfortable winner do us, and then we've not had one since.
Opposite this time last year, which beat everyone 2-0.
Yeah,
I know. Yeah. That was our result last year when it was 2-0. But
yeah, like 4 out the first 5 games at 2-0.
Yeah.
It seemed like it was going to be a lot different on the slot, didn't it?
Do you reckon much will change tactically for this game, or do you think
I think it's just, does he play Ekatike and Isaac together?
Yeah.
I would like
Would
to
you
see
do
that.
it?
Just go and bully them.
I know.
Yeah, just get at them.
From there and go deal with these two.
Just put your best attackers on the pitch and see what happens.
I'd play Isak down the centre though, because if, with them playing a 3 at the back, getting behind against the 3 is just crucial.
Do you think he's looking a bit fitter as well?
Yeah.
I don't. Did he play for Sweden? Jordan played.
I think he did. I think he played, yeah, but I don't know
Put
how
a
much.
lovely ball on a plate for Bergvall, and he'd missed an open goal. That's one of the one things to see from the international league.
I think that like the fact that they do play a back 3 might be an excuse to get them in, because you're not asking Ekatike to track a full back up and down the pitch. He can just stay on the right centre half.
You just make it 3 for 3.
Yeah.
Salary Isak and Ekatike. Ekatike will come off and then it'll just be a 2v2 then, because he likes to drag the defender out, doesn't he? So then if him and Vert get into that pocket of space, it's game over.
If we have them 3 against their 3, I'll back you right now, will you?
Yeah. But I think that you've got to get at these, because these are rubbish. They really are. I'm not even just they're really bad. I just want to whack them. I really do. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this. You know, I'm like a kid at Christmas every time we play United. Do you know what? We've played United on my birthday, or around my birthday 3 times, and we've battered them once, and it was when Shaqiri come on and scored them 2 goals, but the others were draws, and I was devoted. I celebrated my 18th birthday in the boozer, dead upset because we drew 1-1. Oh, it was 0-0 or 1-1. I was so upset, and then like the following time we played them, we whacked them, and I was like, why couldn't you just swap over? I've had the best 18th birthday in my life.
We played them at Old Trafford on my birthday once. I know we didn't win, but I can't even remember the score. It was early on in the season. We played them away about 3-4 years ago, early in the season. I think we might have got beat.
Was it Sancho scored?
Yeah.
Sancho scored that day?
Oh, that's when he skins Mulder, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're August, aren't you?
The end of all.
Yeah. Monday night,
It would have been that one then when we got
Yeah, it was. It was a Monday night.
Yeah. Sancho absolutely sits him down, doesn't he? Milner goes flying across the box.
I went to that one as well.
One I always remember is when Lallana scored last minute.
Yeah,
That was a good one.
I don't know why, it's just such a niche game to do one all, but I always remember that
That
one.
kept out like streak alive as well, didn't it, being unbeaten?
Yeah.
That was a good one. Always good to score late on there. Doesn't happen very often, like, so when it does.
Let's just hope we fucking batter them.
It's one of them you want to, but at the same time, I'll take one going in off Harry Maguire's shoulder.
Yeah, do you know what?
Maguire's
Doesn't
shit.
matter, does it?
9 times out of 10 I would take anything, but I've got no lower expectation than 3 or 4-0 this game. I'll be devoed if we come in it's 2-0.
Gotta go to balloon.
This cannot go live.
4 consecutive loss.
Yeah, wait till next Sunday to put this out.
I know, yeah.
Sunday night.
Yeah, I might have to hold this part. Let's just put the Tenable one out just for now. But listen, we'll call it there for that. We'll see you next time when we whack United 8-0.